Now, another problem is when people lie on other people and make up their own stories about them and they're not witnesses to anything. Right. You can't do that either. That's slander. That's lying. Right. You're not supposed to lie on people. You weren't with me in the Navy. You don't know a Ben Campbell. Even if you do, it might not be the same Ben. Right. It might be a different Ben. That's a common name too. Campbell is a common last name, so is Ben a common first name. Just like my name, Shane Edward Lee. There might be another Shane Edward Lee out there, and I don't know him. And maybe he also joined the Navy, but there can be more than one Shane Edward Lee as well. That's what you're not understanding. I'm not talking about how you were raised or how you lived your life, even if you're a gay Shane. Let's say, for example, I'm a straight Shane. And we got to get along in this world, or you're going to try to kill people who are straight. You can't do that either. No. Then you're just trying to murder people after murdering people after murdering people, all right? And that don't help no one. That just makes you a murderer then, along with everything else you might be doing right or wrong. Right. And we're being punished because Satan taught us the knowledge of good and evil, and we're doing each other right and wrong, and we're dying as a result of it. According to religion, most religions believe we're being punished or suffering for something we're doing wrong. Right. Even Hinduism and Buddhism, right, teach about karma or divine retribution if you do something wrong. Right. They have that concept too. Yes, they do. Right. And what I'm doing is teaching you impersonation because I'm not biased, right, towards doing voices, right? You are, though. Your parents told you, well, you can't sound like a female when you might can, right? When you were a kid. And that stuck in your head, so you never tried, right, to scream like a girl. Ah! Ah! That's probably how you scream too, like me. And that's confusion, though. Especially if you try to harm people who are different than you, right? Now, what I'm talking about also is self-defense, and if you're trying to harm me, right, or attacking me for no reason other than I'm telling you I'm a straight person and you don't like that I'm telling you I'm straight, so you're trying to make me gay with being, right, which never happened, right. I can tell you that too, that never happened, right. Then someone is raping you. Rape is a crime too, and you can say no. It's like in Guardians of the Galaxy. You can't steal people's stuff. You can't kill people who haven't wronged you, or even if they do wrong you, you gotta take it to the courts, right? But there are good judges and bad judges even in America today, right? That's the problem too, right? We can all do right or wrong, right? We can all make mistakes. And if a mistake is made, all you can do is say, in your opinion, something that was done wrong to me, and this is what it was, right? But if, like, a judge dismisses a case with prejudice, you can't do nothing about it after that, right? See, that's the problem, right? Unless they change the laws again, right? And you get a new judge on the stand, right? As long as that judge is on the stand, you're pretty much screwed, right? And you gotta deal with that too, right? There are good judges and bad judges in the world, right? And people try to make you make mistakes, but that's on them too, right? I wasn't alone. I was around other people when I went to the salon. I didn't know Michelle's age. I asked her age, right? I don't assume she was 15 or 37 until I asked her age and she told me she was 37. Right. I don't know nothing about that. And then you're being paranoid about me because I'm a straight man or something. I don't know what your deal is. or your problem is, I ain't even done you wrong either. If you're a gay person, I don't hang out with gay people, but I don't harm them either. Right. I don't go to a club and shoot up your club just because you're gay, like some people do. Right. Though they're doing that because they're afraid of you. Right. Which I ain't saying is right. Right. I don't agree with that. But nor can you harm me just because I'm a straight man, or lie on me just because I have a different life than you. Right. I don't try to have sex with men. I was taught I can tell any person no to sex. Right? That's what makes it a choice. If you told you can't say no, it's no longer a choice to you. Then you're trying to rate people who tell you no. You can't do that either. That causes confusion. Like with me and the Comcast girl. Mm-hmm. Whatever happened between me and her was confused because I got confused myself when she showed up. And see, if I look through that hole and I don't see a girl, I can see a girl from the outside, idiot. That's why I did the holes in my door. So I can see outside. So if it's not a girl, could tell a transgender person from a non-transgender person. Especially if they're working for Comcast or not. Yeah. You don't think? Of course I can't. Now, I might have surprised her and showed up half dressed, but I was trying to get on my clothes and she said not to worry about it. So I decided to let her on in or something. But then I get up and I did it. She was half dressed. I know. And she saw me half naked. And then I explained what was going on, told her about my story and Mm-hmm. And I would give her the option to have sex with me or not. Right? And she can say yes or no. Right? Mm-hmm. But if she don't say no, that's consent too. You know? You do have to say yes or no to the sex. Now, maybe it shocked her. Maybe she was a little taken aback or unsure of what to do. But if she didn't say no, I told her that's all she has to do is say no. And she let me do things with her. I did things with her, and she did say no. Well, I did it with her. She liked it, in other words. Now, if when we finished, that's when she knocked me out. That's assault on me. And she assaulted you after the sex. Right. Not before. Mm-hmm. And I keep telling you, your story ain't my story to tell, and my story ain't your story to tell. It ain't your right to change my story, nor is it my right to change your story. That's the point, too. Get over yourselves. Mm-hmm.